Do you give this 5 minute tool for free? What's the business model of actually making money for you guys?
Yeah, it's a great question. People ask me, how do you make any money over there? It says, it is by giving first. We didn't start out this way. We learned the hard way. We started out selling. Buy this thing and you'll get your test.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until we switched that around and said, take the test for free and then decide if you want to buy this thing, that things started to really uh, make sense because people didn't want to buy something they didn't understand.
Yeah.
So now we let them take the test first. The light bulbs go on. All of a sudden they realize, oh my gosh, I get it. I understand for the first time why I will make more money with these ideas. And then they want to maybe look into buying the more in-depth report on their business, which is much larger with formulas, words, colors, phrases, metaphors, upsells, customer win-back campaigns, sample ads. It's almost like an ad agency gave you an owner's manual. Um, and then there's other businesses that need leads, and we came up with a lead generator using the Yes Test. How would you like to give the test away to all of your customers?
Mm.
They then book appointments with you to find out more because they all want to know more. We have up to 78% success rate booking appointments. Imagine 78 out of 100 people you give the test to will book an appointment. That's crazy, right? Those are crazy
That's
numbers.
that's amazing.
Yeah, and so if you need lead gen, we have that, and it's a much more fun way to do lead gen than what you see
Mm.
out there, where you get people hammering with bots and phony messages, and every day getting pelted with another auto-programmed email. That you give someone a gift that makes sense for their business, helps them, actually really helps them for free, and you start out with a friend instead of a prospect. And that prospect becomes a lead, and that lead becomes a customer because trust gets established early in the relationship and it costs them not one penny. And that's how we learned how to reach people. It's not by selling, but by giving first, giving real value first.
I think that's a really clever way of actually positioning yourself because it's a funnel in essence is what you've created. People get into the yes test, they see value, they then want to learn more, they then buy your more complete, your more comprehensive services. I think it's a very clever way of actually doing that. So the yes test, will it help me with my social media content? Will it help me with creating funnels? Will it help me with building a website, getting the word in for website sites?
It will blow your mind how much it will help you. And I would say, as long as your customers are human, the S test will help you. Because here's why. Whether you're doing a landing page, a funnel, a website, an email, or you're speaking face to face, we're talking about human persuasion.
Mm.
We're talking about the ability to influence another person so that they favor your side of the fence, right? And those laws are known. We have over 300 formulas that we've compiled that have worked and made billion-dollar brands out of more than one company, and they work over and over again because humans aren't that different at the emotional level. We all have the same toolbox. Now, we're different everywhere else, but when it comes to the human emotions, the primal triggers that drive humanity, that make you get out of bed in the morning and go the rest of the day, those primal triggers are the same for all of us. And if you understand which ones sell product or service, now you've got a pretty big advantage. So yes, whatever it is, you may say, I don't want to do any ads. I like doing social media posts. Fine. This will show you how to create the most brand attractive social media post you'll ever do, or it'll help you be a better speaker, or it'll help you be a better email marketer or content marketer, or whatever it is you're doing that you call marketing. Eventually a person sees it, and if a person sees it, if they don't get emotional, they're not touching your brand. They're not going to buy. They're going to disengage. They're going to not read your emails. They're going to unsubscribe because you're not pushing the emotional trigger that they're looking for. The yes test identifies that trigger and shows it to you and says, look, here's what you should be doing from now on. Everyone who's made $1 zillion before you did it this way. Just copy them. We didn't create a single formula. We simply observed the market for the last 100 years and said, look what works over and over again. It worked for this company in the 60s. It worked for this company in the 80s. It's working for this company in the 2000s.